These are Tekem stock certificates.
What is Tekem?
Why do we have it?
Who receives it?
Is it part of our profit share?
Zullen wij hier in Nederland ook Tekem aandelen krijgen?
How valuable is Tekem?
May I borrow on it?
May I sell it? Can I will my shares?
Tekem, short for Tektronix Employees, is an investment company owned by employees. Its assets are primarily capital shares of Tektronix Incorporated. Tekem is one way employees may share ownership in Tektronix Incorporated.
Why do we have Tekem?
Well, in the past, employees had expressed a desire to share in the ownership of Tektronix. The founding owners, Jack Murdoch and Howard Bollum, have had many offers to sell or to merge with larger companies. Also, many leading financial houses have urged Tektronix to sell stock on the open market. From a strictly financial standpoint, there would have been many advantages to the owners to do this. However, Jack and Howard feel that Tektronix is more than an investment or a piece of property. It is an organization with personal characteristics. Tekem was proposed to strengthen this feeling among the employees and to encourage productivity. Now, from this desire on the owner's part to satisfy the wishes of employees to share ownership of the company and also for the good of the company, Tekem was formed. The first distribution of shares was made in June of 1958. Again, Tekem was distributed in June of 1959 and 1960. In December of 1960, Tekem was issued as a part of profit share.
What part of the profit share is Tekem?
Well, this chart shows the total company profits before taxes and contributions. 35% of the company profits are distributed to the employees as profit share. The Tekem portion of profit share is 12.5%, about 1/3 of the 35% total. Employees receive about 10% in Tekem shares. The remaining 2.5% is withheld and pays most of the withholding tax on the Tekem portion. Of the other 22.5% of profit, 15% is distributed in cash advances, and 7.5% put into the employee's retirement trust.
Zullen wij hier in Nederland ook Tekem aandelen krijgen?
How valuable is Tekem?
Well, history tells the story. It has been a very good investment. The table indicates growth in value of shares to January 19th of 1962. The rate of growth has increased each year. 25% the first year, 38% the second, 51% the third, and 38% for the first 2/3 of the fourth year.
Who receives stock?
Well, anyone who is a permanent employee for at least part of the last pay period of the profit share period. Otherwise, cash is received in lieu of shares. Distribution is based on base pay, excluding premium overtime, sick pay, teaching pay, and tuition refunds.
Zullen wij hier in Nederland ook Tekem aandelen krijgen?
I'm sorry. I don't quite understand what you're saying.
Will we here in the Netherlands get Tekem stock also?
Well, it is our intention and hope that every employee should be permitted to profit by sharing in the ownership of Tektronix through Tekem stock. It is being distributed in Guernsey and Zug, and we expect the Netherlands government to allow distribution there.
May I borrow money on my shares?
Oh, yes. Local lending agencies will lend up to a certain portion of the market value of your shares. Tektronix Employees Federal Credit Union has this to say about Tekem.
Yes, your credit union is always pleased to loan money on your Tekem shares. May I ask what the purpose of the loan might be?
Talk with the credit union staff or credit union board of directors about the merits of borrowing on Tekem stock if the need arises. Interest charged by lending agencies varies and should be compared. But historically, the increase in value of Tekem has far exceeded interest charges.
May I sell my shares?
Yes, you may sell Tekem at any time. You'll find blue envelopes with instructions for selling in company reading racks. You may sell any number of shares, too. If you sell part of your shares, those remaining will be reissued to you on another stock certificate.
Can I will my shares?
Yes, indeed, you may will your shares. On the death of a Tekem stockholder, his shares may be transferred to his legates or heirs at law. You are working not only to earn paychecks, but also to improve your investment in your company. Your work contributes to the growing value of Tektronix Incorporated. As Tektronix grows in value, so does your ownership of Tekem.